What's up, you guys? So I got very inspired right now, and when I get inspired, I get emotional sometimes, like a chick. But I'm a little emotional right now. I got a lot. I always have a lot of love in my heart. Always, usually, I usually do. I'm only human. I got my downs too. But see those people on my wall, like Steve Jobs. I don't like a lot of Steve. I don't like maybe some of his attitude when he was younger, but he's a very good man. He's helped me a lot. Walt Disney, Martin Luther King. A lot of that is just Disney and other people I admire. Og Mandino, Mr. Gandhi. Um, Gandhi. Were you able to see Gandhi? Let me see. I'll turn the camera. Gandhi. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. And you ask me how. A lot of people ask me how well, you asked me how I stay positive, and it takes an effort. You have to make an effort. Choo, man. Choo. Whatever. It takes an effort, you know. But the effort's worth it. And then when I'm able to just see things like this, you are what you think. So just think big, believe big, act big, work big, give big, forgive big, laugh big, love big, and live big. I think it's very inspiring because to me that just gives hope. It gives hope. It gives hope to me, and I can give that hope to others. Like when you have one of the wealthiest people in the entire world, Andrew Carnegie, and I know you've heard about Carnegie Hall. I know you've heard of Carnegie Steel. The Carnegie. What's this thing called? You've heard Carnegie. Haha. Well, that was him. W. Clement Stone. This is one of my favorite quotes, and I always share this quote with when I see people having bad friends around them. Be careful the friends you choose, for you will become like them. I always share that quote with people, especially when I see somebody going down a bad path. Um, I would know a bad path because I've been down a bad path. I didn't like myself before as a person. I wasn't happy with myself. I lived off flesh a lot, off lust, pussy, money, weed. I was big on that. That's no way to live life at all. But you know, I'm very big on that quote specifically because that pretty much will determine a big part of your future. The people you surround yourself with. Give a smile to everyone you meet. Smile with your eyes, and you'll smile and receive smiles. Look at that. Come on, man. Sales are consistent upon the attitude of the salesperson, not the attitude of the prospect. Thank you, Mr. W. Clement Stone, for the great reminder. Earl Nightingale, Gandhi, be the change you want to see in the world. That's why we're trying to build our company. We're trying to help the whole world make their dreams come true, give them that awareness. And just being able to surround yourself with stuff like this. Picture yourself in your mind as having already achieved this goal. See yourself doing the things you'll be doing when you reach the goal. That also has a very powerful effect on your subconscious mind. Like you'll unconsciously be reprogramming your mind for your success if you do that. Like you'll literally be creating those. I believe in the law of attraction. I've experienced so many phenomena with that. I don't know how real it is, but I believe in it strongly, 100%. I don't know how it works, but I know exactly how it works to a certain extent because we're energy at the end of the day. The energy we put out, we also get. And one of the most important things is, where is it? Here it is. What up, Jose Chang? I'm showing you my room right now, dude, and some of the amazing stuff I have on my walls. Check this one out. This is why I'm so positive, because I get to learn from people like this. We become what we think about most of the time. When that really sinks in, like when it did for me, it changed my life, because it pretty much just showed me, whoever I am inside is gonna pretty much just transform itself to like what I get out of life. My life is gonna be Why is the lighting so bad? Ugh. Fuck it, we got bad lighting. But my life's gonna be consistent, you know, of like how I think about myself, how I see myself. And that can be scary, or it can be very confident, or it can give you a certain kind of confidence and belief. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "A man is what he thinks about all day long." And it's pretty simple, but they don't teach us this anywhere, you know. But again, I'm trying to build my company so I can bring awareness to this, help people achieve their dreams. I'm big on that, man. I'm so big on dreams. That's one of the wealthiest men in the world. I know you've heard that name thrown around, Carnegie. I know you've heard that thrown around. You know, I know you've heard Rockefeller thrown around too. This was one of his arch I guess like rivals or something. I don't want to say nemesis because they were friends later on. But hey Jade, what's up? Check this out. But you know, just stuff like this, it's empowering. These are some of the greatest minds in the world. Like this guy was worth I don't know how many hundreds of millions of dollars back in like 1901, where like $50 was like a lot. You know, like $50 was a lot of money back then. Check this out. If this doesn't convince you that anything's possible, I don't know what will. You know, just stuff like this. And then look at Gandhi. Where is it? A man is a product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. Mahatma Gandhi, bro. Little Indian dude. I love that guy. See, I think MLK says something like that too. Love. I know Walt Disney has a quote like that. Where is it? There you go. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Oh, look at that. Guy who made Mickey Mouse and changed the world and was able to bring joy and love all across America. You know, best advice I can give to anybody. Get to know yourself. Thanks, Jose. Thank you for your approval. That thumb is so interesting. Where has your thumb been? No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Camacho? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to my crib, bro. This is MTV Cribs. No, I'm playing. This is just Noel crib. This is Noel's crib. But I don't know. That's it's empowering. Best advice, like I said, I can give you: get to know yourself. You know, who are you? What motivates you? How do you function? What do you like? Why do you like that? Why do you want it? Why is it important? What impact was it made? Why do you make those kind of decisions? Why do you work like that? Why do you function like that? What are your insecurities? What are your strengths? Where are you best at? What can't you do? What can you do? And just like stuff like that. And secondly, find a role model that you really, really admire. I got a lot of them, but and stick to that person. Really learn from them. Let that person guide you through life, because they've already had successes and errors. I've never had a mentor in my life. Maybe I'll have one in the future. Maybe I won't. But I know these guys are like mentors to me. They're like father figures. They will help a lot. That being said, make sure you always make the final decision, because at the end of the day, like Ralph Waldo Emerson says, your opinion is the most important. You are the most valuable person in the world. There is nobody more important than you. You're a universe in itself. These are just my thoughts. I fucking freak people out when I talk sometimes. But it's just life. Philosophy, success, you know, eternal truths. Another way. You can test anything that I say out, and I think you'll be very pleased with the results. If you just try it, maybe, if you want, up to you. But yeah, I just really, really wanted to share that. By the way, Jade, you kind of inspired this, so thank you. Like, you're the reason I made this video, well, this live. And yeah, I'm gonna get off this. I gotta shower. I'm a really dirty boy right now. I came from the gym. I haven't showered. That's pretty nasty. But I love you guys. Love you, Jade, Camacho, Jose. It's pretty cool. But I'm gonna get off this. And thank you. And right before I go, oh snap, that was Jay. What's up, girl? Right before I go, I cry. I know I cry too. I'm an emotional dude. I'm an emotional dude. But that's the reason I'm big on just like dreams. I guess for me, I started crying when I first started learning some of this stuff. I'm like, nobody ever told me anything was possible. Like that, I'm being very serious. Like nobody ever told me anything was possible or to dream big. You know, like let's be honest. Like how many people really say that in life? You know, some people do say it, and that's very nice. You know, we gotta appreciate them. But you know, how many people really say that? You know, dream big. And that's really why I'm trying to build what I'm trying to build. It's to just be able to, you know, I guess just give that awareness. Dream. I'm very mixed up on how I'm building it. Like I have like a bunch of ideas, but like I'm still trying to figure it out. There was this thing, my bad for getting off topic with this thing that I say, but it might be helpful. Is that we're not gonna be able to see the whole staircase. Martin Luther King said something like that. You know, we might just see a few steps ahead, and that sometimes is like how life works, or like how the car lights work. When it's dark, very dark at night, you're going down a very very dark road. Let's say there's lots of trees, and you're going through an area that's just, you know, maybe a bit scary at that time of the night. It's 2 or 3 in the morning. Let's say 3 in the morning, scary time. The moon's not that bright, and the stars aren't as shiny as what they usually are. And as you're driving down that dark road, you know, with your car lights on, you're not gonna be able to see the whole road. You're only gonna see, you know, I think 200-300 feet ahead of you, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that's how life works. You know, I could be wrong, but this has been my experience. With his quote, he said it. I've experienced it, but it's been my experience that that's how life works. You know, and sometimes we're not gonna be able to have it all figured out. You know, at least I think this is right, and we have to have a lot of courage to be able to really just move forward, because it takes courage to not be able to know what's going to happen next. That's uncertainty. As humans, we don't like that. I know I don't. But you know, to be able to move forward still with persistence, determinations, and like Steve Jobs said, and I would say myself as well, the journey is very rough. It's very unpredictable, and if it's done only for money, you can only have so much of that. You know, like it's just money. It's the easiest thing in the world to get. Just give love or provide value, solve a problem, and then boom, income. You know, easier said than done, but that is the concept behind it. But yeah, all short, because I am gonna get off this. That is why I'm trying to build what I'm trying to build. To be able to just put all of these ideas in a form that's appealing to people, and at the same time it's empowering. You know, imagine somebody holding your hand or being next to you and being like, hey Jade, you can do anything in the entire world. I believe in you. You can do it. And really mean it. And in fact, let's say that person is so studious. Let's just say they sit down with you. You guys sit down together. And you start to build something together as a team. Even if you guys don't go down the same path. But you're able to extend the hand out. And I like that a lot. It could lower violence because it'll show love. It'll also build wealth because people will be providing value. People will always also be happy because they're following their passion and what they love. They're choosing the labor of their own choice. You know, people are more self-aware. Um, and in all due reality, to me, I could be very wrong on this. I haven't died yet, so that's why I say I could be very wrong on this. I don't have accurate data behind it. But on this specific statement, of this specific sentence, heaven on earth, like, I could be very wrong on this. But from what I've come to understand, heaven's supposed to be some place that we, use our imagination and we create anything we want. And we could have anything we want and be anything we want and be with anyone that we want in the circumstances that we want. And when we take a step back, that's planet Earth. Like, within your own mind, you can create the whole thing and then make it a reality. And then you can achieve and build that entire life here, if one chooses to. It's there. The possibility and the options are there. Your dreams are right there, sitting down on the nightstand or on the bedpost or within your mind. They're right there. You can grab them whenever you'd like, and you can create them whenever you'd like. But that's pretty much just all of it. That's everything put together in a bunch. That's the most detailed, concise thing that I could put. And my reason behind it is because I want to get wealthy. I want to be able to impact people, and I want to be remembered I want to be immortalized as a person that was able to do a lot of good for people. Same way Walt Disney was able to do it. Same way Martin Luther King and Gandhi were able to do it. I want to be able to do that in my very own way. And those are my motives. I want to be able to help as many people as I can. As many. And I want to get filthy rich. And I want to be able to give all that money away. Who would have thought, right? Lots and lots of charity work. Lots of philanthropy. A massive fortune and then give it all away. Build schools, charities, hospitals, organizations. That's fun, man. That is fun. Imagine somebody is like having a hard time in life, or somebody you don't know, like they need a kidney transplant and they're gonna die. They are going to die. The kidney transplant costs $1 million. In comes Super Jade, writes a check of $1 million and saves that kid's life. Kid was 10 years old. She bought him an entire life, gave him another 90 years. That kid also found a cure for AIDS. Who would have thought? Who would have known? Just an example. But there's just so many amazing things. Everybody chooses their own truths. Everybody's life is different. But yeah, that's pretty much all of it. That's like all of me, like in a bubble. That's pretty much all I think about and all I dream about. I have other topics that intrigue me, maybe aliens, or I don't know, other things that I think are cool. But this is pretty much just like me in a bubble. Like, that's my whole life. That's everything that I believe in. And that's just everything. I hope this was valuable to you. I hope it was. I really do. And the company's called NAZWorld. That's what it's called. And I can't say anything else but thank you. And I hope this empowered you. Okay.